I have a confession to make. I don't make the best videos on YouTube. There, I said it. And to be honest, I don't think I will ever make the best videos on YouTube. And I don't even know if I really want to. So I confess. I wanted to create a YouTube channel with just create good content. And but let's face it, I'm pretty ordinary. And I'm trying to do something a little bit extraordinary. And so as I begin this new year, I just wanted to think about some things that have kind of held me back this last year as I started it. And I just kind of want to spill the beans and make a few confessions. All right, number one. I wanted to create a YouTube channel about gardening because I love gardening, and I wanted to talk about the process of gardening and the things that I've learned, not just the techniques, because there are some really, really good gardening channels out there, and I watch many of them, and I've learned lots of things from them. But I wanted to create a connection between gardening and truth. Things that I've learned, things that have benefited my life, and things that you can't fake, because gardening is part of nature and nature doesn't fake it. So, confession number two. I kind of wandered a little bit and didn't stay true to what I wanted to do originally. And I started making how-to videos, which isn't bad, but it's not what I had really intended to do. Like I said before, there are a lot of great how-to garden videos out there. I just kind of started falling into that. And, I did some videos on making jam and saving money and some other things that I had learned in the garden. And then I even did one on my chickens. And let me tell you, people love chickens. All right, confession number three. I started focusing on making quality videos and getting views, to be honest. I thought, if I do this and this and this, I'll be able to get more views. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, anybody who's doing a YouTube channel wants to get views because that means your information is getting to people. And in my case, I wanted to be able to help people and connect them with gardening and the lessons from nature. But when I started focusing on the numbers and my statistics, for me, it just kind of shifted things for me, and I forgot what I was actually wanting to focus on. And so it was kind of discouraging to me, because I wasn't doing the videos for the information and to help people. I was doing it for myself, and that's not one of my motivators. Confession number four. When it got to be springtime and it was planting time, and then it was take care of the garden, and then it was do projects in the garden, and then it was harvesting, and all summer long and all spring and fall, I wanted to focus on the projects. I wanted to focus on gardening because that's what I really, really love. And I'd be in the middle of something and I'd think, I should have had my daughter film this, or I should have taken a picture of it in that stage before I got to here. And it was just difficult for me to keep taking pictures and recording when I wanted to just get into the project. And so it just became difficult for me to stay focused on any type of video because I just wanted to do the work outside. So doing the videos just took a back seat, and I just decided to focus on my projects in the yard. And because it took a back seat, I kind of forgot about it and just didn't worry about it, and ended up taking a longer break than I had ever intended. Confession number five is tied kind of closely to number four. I really wanted to focus on the content, and I was not interested in creating glitzy, high quality videos that people wanted to watch. I wanted to put something real and genuine out there. And so it was kind of easy to take the break because I wasn't interested in what I had turned my project into. And so I just wanted to create good, uplifting content, and taking a break just kind of happened. All right, confession number 6. I kind of got lost after taking a break and had a hard time trying to figure out how to get back on track. And I didn't really have any focus as far as the videos, because there's got to be a routine, there's got to be habits, there's got to be certain things that you need to do to create videos and post them every week or two. And I was completely out of that habit, even if I had ever developed it in the first place. I still wanted to create content. It was still something that was pulling and tugging at me, but I needed to kind of throw out some unhealthy or unproductive thoughts and habits so that I could get to the place where I could start making videos again. And finally, confession number 7. I'm going to start over. I am going to try this again, be more consistent, and try to share those things that I had originally wanted to do. I'm going to still talk about gardening and nature and landscapes and things that I've learned from there. But I'm going to focus on the lessons of nature, because nature, for me, is one of the closest representations of God and how He works. Now, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ as the creator of the universe under the direction of His Father. So creation teaches a lot. God is a creator, Satan is a destroyer. And so I want to talk about the things that I learn from nature as I create a garden, as I create landscapes, and as I create experiences, as I learn from the creation of growing and how seeds work and how plants work and how nature works. There's so much that we can learn to enrich our lives on many levels, not only spiritually, but physically and emotionally and intellectually. There's so many things that we can learn from nature, because nature doesn't have an agenda. It doesn't have a political affiliation. It speaks truth. And I believe in a God of truth. So if I want to understand the nature of God, I try to understand nature. And so as I start this journey again, I'm going to focus back on that. What am I trying to learn from God? What is He trying to teach me in my garden and in my journey? And I think this is going to be an exceptional time. So I'm excited to go on that with you. So there you have it. 7 confessions about why I haven't posted a video for a while and what I'm doing now. And as I looked at the number 7, I wanted to find out what it means symbolically. So I'm going to read you when I put in, what does this number 7 mean symbolically? Just put that in my Google search, and this is what it says. I'm going to read it to you. It says, the number 7 appears across cultures and religions as a sacred number for divine order and good fortune, often representing the seeker of truth and the analytical. It signifies rest, creation cycles, natural phenomena, and spiritual journeys, blending spirit, which is represented by the number 3, and with materiality, represented by the number 4, adding those together for 7. And this is to reveal hidden truth. So hopefully my journey of 7 confessions, things that I've done in my life, will help me on my journey to learn and to grow and to find hidden truths that are there in nature. So it sounds like an interesting journey. I'm excited to start on this again and hopefully stay true. There may be a few videos here and there that, are an offshoot that are fun, but I want to kind of stay true to what I had originally intended and see what I can learn and share. So no matter what journey you are and whatever you're learning, just remember to keep growing.